Then we get into the main fight, the Big Daddy fight. Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. People were talking this fight up big time because people are mad. People are mad. They are mad at how good Islam Makhachev is. They're mad at how good Khabib is, right? They're not fundamental strikers. They don't bow down to the promoter. They don't cut themselves out the way all these other guys do. And I think people hate him for it. Charles went the long road. He was forever forgotten guy by the UFC. You know, he's like the Dariush type guys. He's tough. He's in every fight, but never really considered. He was just an also-ran. He was just a guy that would feed to other people. And I don't know where the guy keeps winning, keeps submitting people, starts breaking records, and then puts himself in a position to fight for a title, and he wins. And now people are seriously considering, like, hey, well, maybe we should consider old Charles here as, you know, the GOAT, the pound-for-pound greatest ever. Because he's been through it. He's been through a lot of rough fights, rough life stuff, and he came out on top. He was able to fight and come out on top, beat some really tough guys. It's awesome. He won. He deserved a spot. He deserved to be there. But I think what he represents is a glaring thing that a lot of people hate. This is how good Khabib is. Everybody wants to write off Khabib as like, oh, he's not really the great. He quit too soon, or he didn't fight enough top guys, or he blah, 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 blah. He used too much grappling, blah, 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 blah. So whatever garbage. Because he handled and made everybody look silly. He made everybody look like school children that he fought. And then he retires. And then, oh, now there's Charles. Oh, he never fought Charles. And Charles beat the guys that Khabib made look childish. So, of course, Khabib's guy, Islam, is coming up. And they're like, he's garbage too. He doesn't fight anybody. He doesn't deserve his shot. Because they're trying to hold on to that idea that Khabib's not as good as he was. That grappling and wrestling aren't as important to fighting as they are. And I think they're mad. I think they're super mad. I want them to stay mad. I want them to just soak. I want you to just marinate in your anger over it. Grappling's better. It's better. It's the best thing for fighting. 100%. So yeah, Makhachev lands a good solid punch. Everybody's worried about the wrestling. When you have top tier wrestling, when you have that threat of closing the distance, grappling somebody, putting hands on somebody, and putting them to the ground and making life miserable for them on the ground, when you have that ability, it instantly raises your striking ability, because people become so worried. They become so worried about the takedowns. They worry so much about, oh my God, I don't want to overcommit to this punch combination and they get taken down. So they stop putting things forward. They stop opening up. They start putting themselves in a defensive position, defensive stance. You start feinting, right? Like that. Oh, I bet some of you people at home have lost your underwear. That feint was so amazing. Right there. It is to that little head move. You're like, where did my pants go? I faked you out of them. It was so fast. You do that to somebody, you feint them, and they start throwing stuff. Close the distance. Get in their face. Take them down. When they're worried about your takedowns, it opens up the striking. Because I feint, they think I'm to him shooting for something. Then I come upstairs and land a couple punches, and then I go back down for the shot over and over again, all night long. Makes it easy, and you only got to have your basic punches, your basic stuff's all you need to carry you through. But he looked good. He looked good all the way through. He's going to be a handful. He's going to be trouble. He's going to be hard to deal with. It's really great to see Islam win, look great, come out on top. But it's a cloudy day for the rest of the division because their little slap boxing competitions are over because they're going to get taken down and annihilated by this guy. You guys are going to have, with the Russians coming in, man, you're going to have to learn how to wrestle. You're going to have to learn how to fight from the ground. You're not going to have a choice. It's just not going to happen.